Hey buddy, sun's up, we're up. Well, sun's up, we can't see it because it's cloudy and overcast, but at least it didn't rain last night, so we got to pack our stuff away dry. That's huge. So yeah, but we got a hole in our somewhat new mattress, air mattress. So, but at least it held air for 2 hours, so just had to blow it up every 2 hours. So, I don't know what to do. At some point, people say go to a non-inflatable, which means less comfortable, less quality of sleep. So, but anyways, that's something we'll have to figure throughout the day. For right now, we've got 16 miles ahead of us. We got several summits to include Mount Washington. So let's hike on and let's get into the day. Pretty cool seeing the clouds raising up out of the valley. We are now on top of Mount Jackson, just over 4,000 feet. At 4,052 feet. Washington is that way. So you can't see right now due to the clouds. Here at the Mespa Springs Hut. We're not staying, but it's on the trail. Pretty cool little AMC hut. And the good thing is, after breakfast hours, they give the leftovers to thru hikers. So just had a couple pieces of sausage and a coffee cake. Pretty cool. Now we got to hike on. And right there is Mount Washington. Kind of coming in and out of the cloud coverage. We're still 5 miles away, 6 miles away, but we're getting close to the Clingman's Dome of the North. When you're south of Harper's Ferry, everyone talks about Clingman's Dome. When you're north of Harper's Ferry, everyone talks about Mount Washington. And we are almost there. Well, we are walking across Ridgeline. It's not really named, but we're headed for Lake of the Clouds Hut, which will be in a mile and a half. And once again, just like Franconia Ridge, just great views of the horizon as far as the eye can see. A little cloudy today, but still can see mountains, you know, several layers deep. Very nice. A little windy, and right now you can see Mount Washington is clouded in. We are right about just less than 3 miles from the summit of Mount Washington. But it's supposed to blow off in the next hour or so, according to weather forecast. When we're up there, by the time we get up there, it should be clear. So hopefully coming up on Lake in the Clouds and Lake in the Clouds Hut. The final hut before we make our ascent up to Mount Washington, which right now is the summit is 1.5 miles away, but you can see that's a pretty steep mile. So we'll go ahead and hydrate up here at the hut, because we're probably gonna lose some water on the way up. Very nice. And here is the lake in the clouds, and actually people swimming and enjoying themselves in the lake in the clouds next to the hut. And the hut with the mountains in the background. All right. Some of the worst weather in America. Many have died from exposure. And that tower's the top. And that's our path. 0.6, a little over 1/2 mile. Point 2, and there it is. Whew, that was a climb. Well, not that we're done, but we're very, very close to being at the top. So let's get there. Cool, very nice. So right there is the observation deck. We've kind of started to come down. It's really kind of a madhouse up there. There's a tram that runs up and down the mountain, and so there's just a lot of people up there right now. And when we were up there, the clouds were covering everything, but now that we've started to come down, you can kind of start to get a view. And so, very nice. Just walking down the trail. Still coming off Mount Washington. Really be coming off it for the rest of the day. But it's really nice looking down into that valley. Little rocky trail here. A lot of rock hopping, which really starts talking to the ankles and knees, hips. Hey. Taking people, or the cog train, taking people up to the summit of Mount Washington. here. Again, the walking is really hard because you got to watch everywhere your foot's going so you don't turn an ankle or jar your knee. But if you just take a minute to look around, the area is picturesque in a way. One mile. That's what we've just walked across. That sucks. There's no other way of saying it. But that is just incredible. And there, once again, is Mount Washington. Starting to look big now that we're a ways away from it. We're about a half a mile from the shelter from the hut. Mount Adams is directly behind us, and this is the view looking generally north. Very nice. And there is Madison Spring Hut. A place we've been hoping to see all day. We've been enjoying the views, but we were concerned we might not get here till late. In the end, we'll get here by dinner time, so that's good. Cool little pine cones. We are in the hut, and our bunk is up here, right there. So, pretty cool. And actually no one's here, so we're kind of taking up this whole space. Nice. So we're gonna get settled in, and so I'm gonna sign off for tonight because I got to talk to family. Good day. A little rocky, as we know, but the views were phenomenal. So again, tends to be the case here in New Hampshire. So hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow.